Now for an update on the weather forecast. It's cold this morning.
It is cold, right?
Just gonna say it.
I know. I even needed my gloves this morning.
I know.
Right? I haven't needed those for a while.
I didn't have to blast the heat in my car on the way to work for the first. Well, I haven't had to do it for the past week, and this morning I'm like, wait a second, maybe a little seat heater.
Yes.
The whole thing.
Yeah. It's chilly out there this morning, but it's going to give way to a pretty nice day.
Okay.
I mean, you'll still probably need that light sweater or jacket all day long, especially if you're a little bit more sensitive to the cold weather.
Like yourself.
Yes, like myself, yes. But overall, it does look to be like a nice afternoon.
Great.
Yeah, it's just this morning.
I know.
Yeah, this morning might be a little bit of a shock to the system, especially up in the Sierra where it's even colder there. But up at Lake Tahoe today, high of 50 degrees, 58 on Saturday, 59 on Sunday. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend, a good amount of sunshine, and winds will be light as well. This morning, though, we're waking up to clear skies, but a pretty sunrise there. You can see the different colors. 41 degrees right now out at the Reno Airport. Winds are coming out of the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour. So with that northerly flow, it is drawing in the cool air. But also notice a dew point. It's down to 8. So we have a lot of dry air in place here this morning. Dry air does cool off in a hurry, so that's why it is cooler this morning. Upper 30s into Lovelock as well as into Fallon, 26 in South Tahoe, 41 out of the Reno Airport. So just about all of us are at least a few degrees colder at this hour than we were yesterday, but 10 degrees colder out of the Reno Airport. This afternoon will be a few degrees cooler than yesterday. So we still have this upper level low close enough to keep that cooler air in play. The center of it, though, is moving further east. In advance of it, that's where it's snowing in the Rockies and into Denver. So if you want the snow, just move to the east here. Also a little bit of some snow earlier around Salt Lake. But as far as into the state of Nevada, pretty quiet here this morning. Possibly saw a few flakes, though, into northeastern Nevada earlier this morning. But this low is slowly going to move to the east, but it's still close enough today to keep us slightly below average. It kicks its way out of here by the weekend. The low is to the east, and then the ridge takes over just in time for the holiday here. Temperatures will be back into the 70s tomorrow, mid-70s on Easter itself, and staying into the 70s into the beginning of next week. Then we'll start to see some changes by the end of next week. Nothing real cold, nothing real active, but it is going to change, and we'll have a better chance for some moisture to move in here. So it is leaning wetter than average from April 24th through April 28th. So pretty close to the end of the month. It is looking a little bit wetter, but also still relatively mild and warm. It is leaning warmer than average for that same time frame. As far as into Ely today, though, it's going to be cold. A high of 42 degrees there today. Mid to upper 50s into Lovelock and Winnemucca, 60 in Fallon, 58 in Dayton. Cold again tonight if you're up bright and early Saturday morning. Notice most of us in the 30s, 28 even tonight instead. Highs today near 60 degrees though. So again, it's going to turn out to be a pretty nice day. 50 degrees up at Lake Tahoe today. Good amount of sunshine. And in Reno today, a high of 60. Lots of sunshine. Cooler than yesterday and slightly below average, but overall still not a bad forecast. Just remember that jacket or perhaps the gloves this morning on your way to work. 71 degrees on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. And then still into the 70s next week. Overnight lows will get a little bit warmer into the 40s, so a really nice spring-like weather. It's always great when the season matches up with the weather.
No, absolutely. Well, maybe not this morning, but
yeah.
We're below normal, you were saying. With the
yeah, just a few degrees below average this afternoon, so nothing huge or extreme.
Well, it looks like it's giving way to one of the most magnificent weekends we've had so far this season.
Yeah, into the mid-70s.
Man, a perfect 10 on Sunday,
yeah,
Angela.
I would give it a 10 indeed.